Pasting a resume on Employ Georgia for job seekers. In this tutorial, you will learn how to add your resume on Employ Georgia by using the paste option. If you have not already done so, you will need to create an account first. View the tutorial on creating an account if you need assistance. Uploading your resume in Employ Georgia will allow you to match your skills and qualifications to the current job market and apply for jobs online. In Employ Georgia, you can save up to 5 resumes. Let's get started. First, we need to log on to Employ Georgia from employgeorgia.com. Select the option for job seekers to sign in or create an account. If you have already created an account, log into the account by entering your username, which is the email address you used to create the account, and password. Then select the Sign In button. A pop-up will appear with various options. Select Create or Upload a Resume. You will choose the third option on the page, which is Paste or Type your resume. You will need to have your document open so you can copy it and then paste the information into the text box. Let's do that now. Open your resume and copy the information. Then paste in the text box provided. This will not retain any formatting. If you wish to retain some of the formatting, as well as be able to view the resume in the system similar to the one you are copying, you will want to use the Upload option as opposed to the Pasting option. Once you have pasted the information, select Next. You will get a message that your resume has been uploaded successfully, and you will be prompted to answer any questions that the resume parser could not find information to place in the field. Once you have completed the information, select Continue. This will bring you to the Work History section of the Resume Builder. Before we go any further, title your resume and select Save. This will help you identify your resume if you choose to create more than one. Although we uploaded a resume, you will still need to go through the Resume Builder to ensure all fields were completed in the upload process. The Resume Builder displays each section you will need to complete to have a finished resume. If you exit out of the application before completing the entire resume, be sure to at least finish the section you are on prior to exiting, or the system will not save the information you just entered. You will need to complete all sections through the Review section. Now you can start the resume. First, you need to review the information that was brought over in the upload for the work history. In this example, the upload brought in a volunteer position in the work history. You have the option to edit this job or delete this job. If you do not wish for the position to be listed in the work history, remove it by selecting Delete this job. The position we need to review is the Executive Administrative Assistant position. It is missing required information. Select Edit this job. All fields marked with a red asterisk indicates it is required information. In this example, the dates did not pull in appropriately. Edit the dates if needed. And the state did not pull over. Select the state from the drop-down. The country will automatically populate when the state is selected. Lastly, complete the reason for leaving. This will not display on the resume. It is not shared with employers or utilized in job matching. Keep in mind, any resume you upload, you will be required to edit the position to review the dates, complete missing fields, and to review the job description. You may also enter your salary information. This will not appear on the resume, but is used to assist with matching you to jobs. Then select Save and move to the next step. You will then advance to the Job Description section. Review the job description to ensure that the parser moved the appropriate information into the description. Our resume that was uploaded had a section for languages. The resume parser pulled the information into the job description. This is a skill rather than a job duty, so this should be removed from the job description section. This also pulled in question marks where we had special characters as bullets in the original resume. The system will display question marks if it doesn't recognize a special character. Remove them. Now that we have finished, select Save and Return to Job List. If the resume you uploaded did not have your most recent history, select Add Another Job. If the resume you uploaded was up to date and your work history information is complete, select Save and move to the next step. On the Contact section of the Resume Builder, some of the information entered when the account was created was pulled over, as well as information from the uploaded resume. Review the information for accuracy and complete any of the additional required fields on the page. You may even add the web address or URL to your LinkedIn profile if you have one. Now that this page is completed, click Save and move to the next step, which will take you to the Education section of the resume. Review any required fields. The first is under Degrees and Diplomas. The resume parser pulled in the diploma, but a major subject is required. You may enter General Studies in the field, or if it was a college prep diploma, you could enter College Prep. Now select the state from the drop-down as the state is missing. The completion date should be completed as well. This did not pull over because we did not have it in the resume. Scroll down the page. Additional credentials and license information can be documented on this page to include occupational licenses or certifications, the National Career Readiness Certificate credentials, and your driver's license information. You can choose to display or not to display the information by either checking or unchecking the box with the instructions to display the information. The driver's license section is required and is noted as a required section. But there is no reason to display the driver's license information if you are not applying for a position that requires driving. Next is the Languages field. Earlier, our information regarding the language was pulled into our job description. We deleted it when reviewing the work history. The language skill should be entered here. You can add the language by typing the information in the language text box, selecting the language proficiency, and then selecting Add. Lastly, the page displays a list of skills that will be moved into the resume. You can remove a skill from the list by checking on the X next to the skill. You can add any additional skills by typing the information in the box and then select Add. Now that you have finished this section, select Save and move to the next step. This will bring you to the Summary section of the Resume Builder. Read through the summary and edit as necessary. Sometimes the system doesn't recognize a special character and may throw in a question mark. Our resume had a special character in the copy. We will want to remove the question marks. Now select Save and move to the next step. The next section to complete is the Add-ins. This page allows entry of any additional information that would be helpful in marketing yourself further to an employer. We had volunteer experience we wanted to add. This was originally pulled into the work history. We can add it here. So we will just copy and paste it from the resume. If you would like to add some additional sections in the resume, select the name of the section by clicking in the box next to the title, and then select Add Section. This will open a free-form text box. Enter your information. Once you have completed entering all your information, click Save and move to the next step. You are now on the Profile section. We are required to ask a few demographic questions for federal reporting purposes. These will not display on the resume and are not used in any way for job matching. You may also choose Not Disclosed if you do not wish to disclose the information. You must disclose your citizenship status, and if you are not a citizen, you must enter your employment authorization information to include your alien registration information and expiration date. If you are a veteran, you can add your veteran information on the profile page as well. Complete all the fields on the page. If you answer yes to military service, you will be presented with additional fields to answer. In this example, we will answer no. There are additional questions on the page that will allow us to identify your needs as well as programs that may be available to help you. They are not required to be answered and are not shared with any employers. Once completed, select Save and move to the next step. The resume is almost complete. However, you need to indicate what your preferences are for the system to help find you the best matches. On this page, you will indicate if you want your resume searchable by employers. If you are drawing unemployment insurance, your resume must be set to Yes, and it is required that the resume be searchable. This helps the Georgia Department of Labor match you to open positions so that you can get back to work more quickly. Complete all the additional required fields. One item to mention, if you answer yes to "Are you willing to relocate?" you will be returned in searches to employers across the state, regardless of your location preferences. If you are not willing to relocate, you will want to answer no to that question. Enter your location preferences and select Save and move to the next step. The last section of the Resume Builder is for you to review your information. Review all your information to ensure accuracy. If there is something you need to change, click on the section that you would like to edit, and then select Save and move to the next step when you are finished editing, until you reach the Review tab again. On the Review section, you have the option to change the format. You can change the order of information on the page to any of the formats. You can hide information on the resume. Other options on this page allow you to download the resume to a Word document or PDF, email the resume, or print the resume. Now you are ready to save the resume and view job postings. Make sure you select this option before exiting the system, as this will save any options you applied on the Review section of the Resume Builder. You are then taken to a list of job matches based on the information entered for the resume. To confirm that you have a completed resume on the account, select the Home tab at the top of the account, and the title of the resume will display in the highlighted drop-down under My Resumes. Be sure that the resume is showing up in the drop-down. If there is not anything displaying in the drop-down, the resume is not completed, and you will need to select the link of the resume to complete any missing sections. Congratulations! You have completed your resume. You are now ready to start your job search. Although this concludes this video tutorial, be sure to review other tutorials on how to search for openings and get notified of openings so that you can work your way to landing a job interview. So don't delay the job search. The sooner you start, the better.